Good morning. I'm Alan Beverly, and this is the Ecoscape Nursery Seed Germination Greenhouse. And you can take a look inside and see what's growing. In this video, I'm going to show you how to partially scarify the outer winged seed coating of the spiral aloe seed prior to sowing it directly on the media, which is approximately 2 to 1 by volume perlite to potting soil. 2 to 1 by volume, perlite to potting soil, and that's number 3 perlite because it has the larger particles. That's what we want, larger particles, not just dusty sized perlite. Okay, so here's a package of 25 seeds. Sometimes there's a few more in this one. 50 in this one.
Yeah.
Okay. So, can you get a real good close-up there of that? Okay, we're going to partially remove the seed coat, and we'll do it about half at a time, half of this one. The reason for this is that it speeds imbibition of water when it is directly sown onto the media. And I suspect strongly that there is a water-soluble, yellow-colored substance in the seed coat which has antimicrobial properties to it. So it's probably pretty important for the seed to have this around. I find that the radical emergence occurs about 14 days after direct sowing. And this method avoids a secondary transplanting of partially germinated seed, which is advocated by another group that researched this from Royal Botanic Garden, Edinburgh. Both methods are essentially the same, so let's just scarify this a little between 150 grit sandpaper. We're just doing this. And that's about all you want to do. So now we're going to take this seed and scatter it on top of this media. And lightly press it in only. No cover. Now it visually disappears. But the idea is no soil cover has been an important result. Just tamp it down into the spaces between the individual soil particles. Just like that. And then we're going to cover the seed flat with this Sarlon shade cloth. It's in the greenhouse with all the rest of the seed flats. This keeps it moist, prevents anything from drying out, which we don't want for 2 weeks at least. When the first radical emerges from the end of the seed, you can then remove the shade cloth and give them full lighting. We have artificial lighting going on here on a 14-hour day. Remove the cloth and let the plants then quickly develop a root shoot polarity, and the first cotyledon leaf emerges. Here is the progress on these seedlings.
February 6th.
February 6th. This is April 15. And we have a lot of seedlings with 3, some with 4 leaf. One of the problems and challenges of seedling establishment is that they sometimes loop themselves up. Well, the root wants to penetrate downward and it sometimes can't find a way to do it, and we have these loose seedlings that we have to doctor up and backfill with a little bit of soil and to straighten them up. And they establish well that way. You don't have to transplant them manually again with tweezers.
These are here.
Here's a group from December 19th, and we have the 7th leaf. Some of these are starting to have a twist going on. The first 6 leaf, it has an equitant leaf formation, and then the 7th leaf has a keel on the backside, like for this one, and a twist begins.